Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite, and in today's video, I want to talk about three things that I have learned from the crypto market in 2022. The year is almost over, and there's been a lot of lessons learned, and I'm just going to share a couple of those with you. So we can just see from the price of Bitcoin that it has been a very turbulent year, and it has been the epitome of a crypto bear market. As you can see at the very beginning, we started at about 47K, and that was even trending down since then. And at the time of shooting this video, we are hovering below 20K. So that is all you really need to see from the overall crypto market. And there's been a lot of things that have kind of driven that price down. The first one I want to talk about is cryptocurrency exchanges. There has been a lot of scandals and bad things surrounding cryptocurrency exchanges. A couple of the ones that come to mind, Celsius. As you can see from the Celsius website, 1.7 million people called Celsius their home for crypto. And right now they are waiting for litigation to see if they are going to get their crypto back and how much of their crypto they're going to get back. Full disclaimer, I have a little bit of crypto that was on Celsius because I myself actually thought it was really cool. Like I said, it's not very much. I was very skeptical because I did not know how they earn their yield. In my mind, there is no big institution that would pay that much for that crypto yield. But I was enticed, so I did have a little crypto in there. Like I said, not very much, not too much to lose sleep about at all, actually. I would still like it back, but I'm not going to lose sleep about it. There's also been Voyager out there, which is another one that went bankrupt. I did not have any money in there. And then BlockFi as well is another one. So all these different crypto exchanges have gone pretty much bankrupt or bust. And a lot of millions of people are waiting to see if they're going to get their crypto back. And that is because I think a lot of people think about crypto exchanges much like they think about investment firms. As we think about Charles Schwab or Vanguard or Fidelity, a lot of these different institutions that are out there for large stocks, but they are not the same. And I can see the confusion. If you go to Investopedia right now, you can even see right here, crypto exchanges function similar to online brokerage platforms, providing you with the tools you need to buy and sell digital currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. So you can even see there, they are comparing it to your brokerage platform like Charles Schwab. But there's a big difference, and we'll talk about that here in a second. So I don't want to say that I'm not going to use those exchanges whatsoever. I still do a majority of my purchases on big exchanges like Coinbase, but I am using it simply for that tool. And that's just to be an exchange to purchase a crypto and then send it off into my cold storage wallet. So that is a huge thing that I have learned. And one quick difference between those crypto exchanges and the large brokerage platforms is FDIC insurance and SIPC insurance. So big picture, if you have up to $250,000 or up to $500,000 for SIP insurance, you can get that money back from the US government, which is something that is very good to have. So that is one thing that I've learned from 2022 is just the lack or using a crypto exchange for what its purpose is. And that is just to get crypto and then send it off into your cold storage wallet. Another thing that I've learned is investing without adequate research and following the hype. And I think that can be very easy, especially when everything is making money in these crypto bull cycles, but it loses steam really, really quickly in the bear cycle. So if you don't do your adequate research, then it's very easy to fall into the trap. Now, I will give a lot of people, actually everyone, a pass on FTX because it was very, very difficult, if not impossible, for your average user to know that FTX was just taking customer funds and then selling it or using it for some other reason. And that is why I'm very happy to see a lot of these crypto exchanges are going to start implementing proof of reserves. And I hope this is going to be the gold standard going forward. So that one I won't necessarily talk about, but Other things like the Anchor protocol on Terra Luna, where you can get 20%. It's very, very hard to see that this could be sustainable to earn 20% yield on your money continuously, year after year, decade after decade. There's no way that was possible. So just following the hype into that. Another thing that we can see is these larger initial coin offerings like the internet computer. Although this one did happen in 2021, there's another example I'll give to you here in a second. But the internet computer for the past couple months has been trending down just like the rest of the crypto market. But something we can see is, like I said, when it came out in 2021, it had a humongous price. There was a lot of hype behind it, a lot of backing VCs, institutions behind it. And guess what they did? They just dumped it on the retail investor. And you can see that from the stock price. It just is an exponentially decreasing stock chart. And that is exactly what you don't want to see. Now, my fear with another company, and like I said, I have not done too much research on this one, but it's Aptos Labs. This one has, once again, a humongous team, a lot of VCs, a lot of backing, but I don't really know. And like I said, I haven't done the full research to fully comment on it. But if you look at the stock chart right now, of course, everything is down in the dumps. But I just hope that the VCs behind it don't do the same thing and dump it on the retail investors, especially if there's another bull cycle coming. But we will have to kind of wait and see what happens in the future. So that is my fear, is investing without adequate research and following the hype. There's a lot of hype behind Aptos, and there still is to this day. So I hope that that research will be done before people invest into it. So that's the second thing I wanted to talk about. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is investing into different cryptocurrencies without an exit strategy. There's only one crypto that I am investing in, and that is, my goal is to never ever sell it, and that is Bitcoin. And that is just with the way that Bitcoin has become the gold standard and the incentives behind it, that there's a cap of 21 million Bitcoin. It's almost like purchasing real estate, except even better, because real estate will continue to build, granted at a fixed slow rate, but Bitcoin will never go past 21 million. So that is something that I don't have an exit strategy for it. If anything, in the far future, I will borrow against it, but that will be with a reputable exchange or platform like Charles Schwab. And then when the SEC or CFTC comes in and has regulations behind it, so I know that I have my assurances, 250,000 or 500,000 or whatever number there is. So I feel comfortable putting it on that platform and borrowing against it with those insurance limits. That's the only one that I do have a buy and hold and never sell. Everything else, I think whenever you purchase into it, you need to have either a short-term, mid-term, or long-term strategy. And that is before you buy into the crypto. And that is something that I'm starting to do and let everyone know with my Patreon group. I'm buying these cryptos with either a short-term or medium-term view, and I'm letting you know as I purchase those cryptos. So if you're interested in that, the Patreon is in the description below. And if not, I do have a YouTube out there. A like and subscribe would mean a lot. But in summary, guys, we talked about the three things that I learned from 2022. One, the importance of an exit strategy, whether it's short, medium, or long term. And also, don't follow the hype. I think it's very, very easy to follow the hype, but do your research before you purchase cryptos. And then also just reiterating the importance of cryptocurrency exchanges and using them just like exchanges. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.